When we philosophize just a little about human existence, we find a great variety of different and incredible true stories. Each one of us has our own story to tell and surprise. I present to you here my simple but very thoughtful conclusions about a series of impressions about life that particularly struck me from some profound thoughts of prominent philosophers. Never compare yourself with anyone because it is counterproductive. One of two things: either you feel very superior because they are not as good as you, or you feel very bad because you are not as good as that person. In reality, no one is better than anyone else. We are all just different. If you want to compare yourself, compare your present with your past, and do what you can to make your future a better version of your present. Throughout the world and at all times, there is a vast human potential that we never get to see. There are many works and masterpieces of literature, plastic and musical art whose lofty glory is finally extinguished by the cowardice of their timid artists. There are also piles of poems scribbled in the margins of books that will never reach any light. There are so many human capacities and abilities, and there is no way to show all of them, even if we would want to see them. Every piece of ground you walk on has already been stepped on before by different people. Whatever you are, someone has stood there before. We are all just following in the footsteps of others. We are neither the first nor the last one. Maybe the view of the place was different, and perhaps they were with their beloved ones or remembering them. The human race moves in closed circles, and not all of us are aware of that. You are the ancestor of someone in future. One day, someone of my lineage would be dragged into a graveyard and watch as someone much older lights a candle for me. They have never seen me. They don't know me. They don't know what I did for a living, what I smiled like, what I looked like, and so on. But there will come a day when no one you have interacted with will still be around. We might assume that we are all like paintings waiting to be framed for the painting. We will never know that we have already experienced the famous happiness until it has completely disappeared. You only know you were happy when you are no longer happy. We will always keep waiting for that something greater to come. And when it doesn't come, the thought that we'll no longer enjoy that way will kill us. Always do your best. Your best varies from moment to moment. Some days, doing sports, for example, you may be faster. That's okay. The most important thing is that you do your best every time. No matter what you do it to the best of your ability. This is the key to success, happiness. Discover yourself. We are all alike but different. It is these differences that make us unique. It is up to you to discover your strengths and weaknesses, to know what is important to you, to design your own direction in this world. From time to time, we must rethink everything that encourages us as an essential part of the foundation of a life that generates true happiness. Taking care of yourself is the first of all, because if you have no health, you have nothing, and so it is not easy to be happy. Before taking care of your family and friends, you must take care of yourself. Nourish your mind. your body, and your spirit. Your body is exactly a sanctuary. It is a temple of utmost respect. Consider it as such by feeding it well and doing the right exercises. Your outer life is a reflection of your inner life. You will receive absolutely everything you give. If you consider the world to be a place full of garbage, the world will be that garbage space. If you believe that people are trying to get you, people will try to get you. But if you believe that people are essentially kind, benevolent, you will find this to be true wherever you go. You are free to live your life as you wish. Don't let anyone try to change it. Don't waste your life in a vain effort to please those with whom you are incompatible. The desires and demands of others should never control your existence. You make the decisions, you execute, you do. There are millions of people who do not mistreat you to please them. There are people who want you to simply be yourself, people who appreciate and desire the same things you do. Life is like a lottery draw. You can't win if you don't play something. You get entry tickets every time you meet new people and try new experiences. Most tickets won't give you any prizes, and that's normal. But every once in a while, you're sure to win a jackpot. Luck is not a random thing. What we consider luck has very little to do with chance, but almost everything to do with a disposition and attitude. Lucky or fortunate people look for and make the most of every opportunity. They analyze and value their feelings, their impulses, their assumptions, knowing how to extract the good from the bad. Never try to change people. Accepting them as they are does not mean at all that you have to retract, compromise, give in, and put up with them. Remember that you are the sole owner of your excellent world. You have millions of other people on the planet to choose from. As the eminent American philosopher Harry Brown once said, attempts to change other people rarely succeed, and even then, they probably don't succeed at all. Exploring amazing things based on true story.